Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I want to share my latest Doily book with you that I've finally finished. I've been working on it for a while, and this is all images of beautiful vintage ladies with flowers, whether they're holding them or on their dress. So I think I'm going to call it Flowers in Bloom. So let me start by showing you the cover, and I think this is the largest doily book I've made. Artie, One Little Dreamer, sent me some doilies, and I think they were 7 or 7.5 inches. So yeah, this is, it's pretty large, but I love how it turned out. And this is the image that I picked for the front cover. And let's see, I started off, these white doilies here are the ones that made up the page, and then I added another doily over that, and another one which unfortunately, you only see bits and pieces of them, but they stabilize the page, and they do add some interest when you can see, bits and pieces of them. So I put my image down, and then I added this beautiful trim here and some flowers, because to me it looked almost like a trellis. And then I added this trim going around there and added tiny little pearls. And then I put this large butterfly on top. I just love it. And then I added these flowers with the acrylic and rhinestone centers as almost like a tail to the butterfly. And up here, here's a pink flower and a flower center that I added. And under here, I wish I could remember, somebody gifted me this beautiful piece of it's eyelash trim with tulle and bows. You can't really see much of the bow, but I put this on the bottom. I just thought it went perfectly. It almost looks like, it could be the skirt to her dress. And then over here is another applique, and I added 3 rhinestone buttons, because, me, I have to have bling. And then there's several dangle pieces on the bottom. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and there's the bottom of that doily. I added lots and lots of dangles on the bottom because I just love how it looks when it's so full like that. So let me show you the side. I bound them all together with seam binding, and then I added excuse me, this dangle piece here for some added interest. And then I'll show you the back, and the back has this beautiful doily on top of the page. And then I just added another applique piece behind here. I made a flower out of some trims with the rhinestone center. Here's a part of an applique, some more little flowers I made using, different trims. And then I went around the perimeter of this doily here with this gorgeous flower trim. I love it. It's one of my favorites, and Olivia got that for me. Hi, Olivia. And I added my clay flowers and another rhinestone, some more with acrylic with the rhinestone centers. And then what I did here was I added the dangles to the side because I wanted the book to be fuller. And so that's the reason why I did these dangles to the side. It just makes it fuller, I guess, if that makes sense. So anyways, let me show you the inside. Here's the first image. This beautiful lady holding a bouquet of flowers and this tiny little pearl bow I put in her hair. And there's two more doilies on top of the page. There's some more, excuse me, bridal appliques, flowers that I cut out of appliques. This flower here with the sequins. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, but my allergies are just driving me crazy. Here's a piece of a trim. Let's see, there's more dangles underneath. 1, 2, I added 3 to this page. And just lots of different types of flowers. Applique flowers, flowers I made using trims. I wanted it to be flowery. So here's the actual flower page, and I wanted this to be a little different too. So there's one, no, that's actually a trim I went around. I'm thinking it's a doily, but it's not. So here's the doily that I put on top. And this is a square doily piece that I got a long time ago. I bought from the Thrifty Paper Garden, Julie. And I have a few left I'm hoarding because she ran out of them. But I added more flowers to the center, the acrylic ones. And then this is a flower that was gifted to me, and it's got this large pearl in the center. Over here is a piece of a dangle applique that I added some rhinestones. And over here is another piece of dangle that I added clay flowers. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 dangles on this side. And then the next page is this beautiful lady, and I added a little rhinestone button. It looks like it could belong on her dress. I framed her with some, these are trims that I cut. And I added more clay flowers. These are from a trim that I cut individually. Here's another flower I made from trims. Another applique. I'm kind of repeating myself, but that's basically what I use in these books. And here's a trim. It's by the yard, but you can cut them individually. And then there's more dangles. And then here's the next page, doing the same thing, just outlining her with different flowers from trims and clay flowers and rhinestones. Here's a flower applique, and then more dangles, another dangle trim with clay flowers. I wanted to bring out the blue from the both sides, and there's several, 1, 2, 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one. And then here's the pocket page, and here's the pocket. I used a round fabric doily, and that's the pocket. And I added this trim, which I love. I only had 1 yard of it, and I had to use it. So here's some more dangle pieces with flowers and rhinestone and pearl buttons, several more dangles. I added this trim going around in between the page and this beautiful doily. And then here's the last page and this image, and I just went around the image with different appliques, different trims. This is another trim that I cut up. Here's a vintage doily that's behind her. And I did add some things to the side because of the back page to make it fuller, like I showed you before. Another applique. It's just lots of dangles, lots of appliques, and lots of flowery and bling trims. Whoops, there goes a little pearl that just went off of there. I'll have to see if I can put it back on. So that's it, everyone. This is my latest Doily album. I shouldn't call it a mini because it's not really a mini. It's my latest Doily album. I hope you like it. There's how full it is. And if you'd like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back again soon, hopefully with another project share. I'm behind on sharing my projects with you all. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.